Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 news video. MB Trac will come to Farming Simulator 25. MB Trac is an old tractor from Mercedes Benz, and as you might guess, the German community is all over the moon about this. They waited for it for more than 10 years, and they are so excited when they heard stars will come in this season pass. Everybody was, oh, I hope it will be Mercedes Benz. Maybe you as American or English speaking people don't understand it as much as the German audience, but for the American audience we got the Plains and Prairies pack already, and for the English, the UK community, we get the Highland Fishings pack, and this here is something that finally makes the German audience a little bit happy, because they were complaining a lot. So, the excitement about this pack is, I think, deeply rooted in the German community, and maybe you also like Mercedes-Benz because they make quality vehicles, and this MB Trac is a very old vintage tractor. They produced it from the 60s up to 1991, and therefore, it's a vintage tractor. Now they don't produce it anymore, but it is well loved. I don't know whether worldwide, but especially in Germany, they really love it. Yeah, and as it is such an old-fashioned vehicle, it looks rather squarish, as you can see. And, oh, did I say when the pack will come out? No, I didn't say. It will be the 9th of September. And it is part of the Season Pass. It is the third DLC of the Season Pass from this year. So now let's go on about this tractor. And it's not the only thing that we will get, but it's I guess the most loved part of this pack. And two typical things of this tractor are the wheels all have the same size, and the cabin is in the center. So it's a little bit similar to JCB from the look, but it's completely different because it's Mercedes Benz. Yeah, and here you can see it from the side and from the back, and the typical features. And this here is not a vintage tractor, but it's a modern truck. And Mercedes has quite a lot of modern trucks. And this is an Actros L. And here we can see the front and another side. And here we see it as a Giants truck. And Giants has trucks similar to this. They use those to bring all their stuff to FarmCon and Gamescom and so forth. And I already saw them rather often, those Giants trucks. Oh, and I forgot, I have a small trailer video for you, and I just let it run for you. And it's without sound because of the copyright thing. And this is the trailer for this pack. And here we can see, you can see I took the images as screenshots from this trailer. And we also have some more images coming up. Yeah. And those thingies I also have as screenshots, and we can talk about it in peace when we look at the images. The trailers are always much too fast for me. So now let's have a closer look. Here we have such a truck, and it has this Tektrum RS21 attached. And this is a little bit like a crane, and it can grab something like a trailer and pull it on top of the truck. Like so. Here, this is the Search Agro box. And now it is sitting on top of the truck, and it can be filled with grain. And here we have a different vehicle. This is the Unimog. And Unimog is something that is even older than the MB Trac, but it's still produced now. And it's a multi-purpose vehicle. It's like a small truck, but you can use it also nearly as like a tractor. And it doesn't look like a tractor, but the function is more or less similar to a tractor. And here you can see it pulling a trailer, a regular trailer, but it can do much more. And this is a modern version of this Unimog. And we already had Unimogs as mod in ModHub, but only for PC, and for console players it was a lizard vehicle. This is not more needed in the future, because now we have Mercedes Benz as a brand, and the modders can make Unimogs from all different ages as a Unimog also for consoles. And here I only saw the modern Unimog up to now, but maybe we will get more images, and maybe there will be an older one as well. But this here is a very modern Unimog. Here we can see it from the inside and from close by. Yeah, and it's a cute little vehicle. We have some rather similar things like the is it called Lintrac or also Unitrac? From Lindner we have a rather similar one, but I think this Unimog is stronger, I guess so. And yeah, you can attach something at the front even. And I really wonder what we can do with this in-game. Yeah, here we see the writing. And this is something also very special. It's Heizo Trac. And we already have the Heizomat in the game. And this has something to do with wood chips and where you can produce energy and such. And I don't really understand what this Heizomat enterprise has to do with this Heizo Trac. Heiz means something like heating, therefore we see a flame. But I don't see anything with heating in this image, but what I see is this truck can pull a baler and obviously make bales. So maybe it's like a bigger version of the Unimog. So this is very interesting, and I wonder what this will be all about. And here we have official images of this MB Trac. It's a medium-sized one, the 1100, just pulling a trailer. Yeah. And here we have another one with a front loader, but this front loader is attached to the back, and the driver sits turn round in it, because we this looks like the back what we have in the front here. And maybe we can use this MB Trac from both sides. And Stoll is new brand for front loaders in the game. And here we have it with forestry equipment. So we have this case to prevent the tractor from getting to break down when the tree falls on it. And we can pull trunks, or logs, and in the front we can push logs with this. So this is quite interesting, and that makes this tractor rather versatile. And here we have a list of everything that is included. It's 16 things that are included. We have the trucks, the Mercedes Benz Actros L and the Arocs, and then we have a bumper, and then we have different types of MB Tracs, the 700 to 900, including forestry and power configurations, and we have the 1000 up to 1100, also with forestry and power configuration. And then it's getting even bigger, the 1100 up to 1500 and 1300 up to 1800 turbo. So that means 4 of those 16 things are MB Tracs. This tells me this is the main thing of this spec. And then we have 2 different Unimogs. It's the 530 up to 535 and the 2400. Then we have this Myler Tektrum RS21. That was this crane-like thingy that could pull the container onto the truck. Then we have this Heizomat Trac V2. And then Fliegel Agrartechnik push-off container 6800, and as far as I know we haven't seen this yet. And this will be something like a container. But what we saw is this Search Agro box, that was the green trailer-like attachment on the truck. And then we get the Search half pipe. I guess this is similar, but more open and more suited for stones and things like that. Then we get a Uni box from Search. Maybe it has something to do with the Unimog, but maybe not. And then we get the Robust 30 HDPM from Stoll. Yeah, that's it. And I'm sure we will see fact sheets and all the things in the near future coming up to the release, and more videos and maybe even live streams, and I will tell you about this. And I asked my German audience what is so much special with this MB Trac that they are completely over the moon. I guess not every one of them, but when I heard Mercedes or MB Trac in the German community, they start partying at once, and I sit there and think, okay, yeah, it's an interesting old tractor, but why are you suddenly celebrating? And always at other times only complaining, and now it's the best thing that ever happened. And yeah, I asked them, because those partying German people, they will know what is so wonderful and special about this tractor. And they will tell me, I hope so. And then I can tell you, and then maybe you can also understand why this pack is the best that ever happened to Farming Simulator 25. Yes, now you want to know how you can get this. I guess so. And it's a little bit complicated, like always, because there are so many different possibilities how you can get the game and how you play on it. And if you already have the season pass from the first year, then you don't need to do anything, just waiting till the 9th of September, because then you already bought this pack and you will get it delivered. That makes it very easy. And if you see this now and think, oh wow, that makes this season pass the best season pass ever existed, I want to buy it now. Because I know some people wait with buying of the season pass until everything is known about the season pass. Then you can still buy the season pass and you can buy it where you bought the game. And so if you play on console, you can buy it at Sony or Microsoft and such. If you play it on Steam, you have two choices. You could either buy it at Steam, the season pass I mean, or you could also buy it directly at Giants, and for this you could use my partner code, which would make me very happy, and I'll provide a link in the description below. And now you might wonder, but I have it at Steam. Yeah, it is like magic. You can have the game through Steam and buy the DLCs on the Giants website, and then when you install the downloaded DLC, it just integrates into your Steam version of the game, and then you can use it. And it works like a charm. At least for me it did when I had it in FS19, and I heard that it's working without problems. This main game on Steam and DLC on the Giants website. If you have the game through the Giants website, then it's a no-brainer to get the season pass at Giants as well. And you could also use the code of me, MB Trac, by the way. And if you think, no, season pass is nothing for me, I don't want all this American stuff with the prairies and the UK stuff with the Highlands fishing. What I don't think, I think those are fantastic packs for you. But if you think like that and you only want this MB Trac pack, then you could order it separately. And you can order it at Steam, like I said, or at the Giants website. And now there is a little difference. If you play on console, you can order the DLC only without the season pass, only when it's out. You can't pre-order it, as far as I know. And because I don't have a console, I don't know it, but I heard that when you buy a DLC only one DLC, you can always only buy it when it has been released, not as a pre-order. And a lot of console players wonder why they can't order a new pack that is coming up. That is why they do it like that. Okay, those are the ways how you can get this pack. And when we get more informations, I will tell you, and when the pack comes out, I will show it to you. thank you for your support as a Ruby channel member. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code OMATANA. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching and all the best till next time. Tschüss!